Good morning, everybody. So, super exciting news. This apparently happened at this month's patch, and I didn't notice it. So, a fellow guildmate and YouTuber, Junior, he told me about this, and I did not believe him. I was like, "You're lying. This is full of shit." Yeah, no. So, apparently, completing missions now gives Cloak Evolve like a good chunk, like 3% or something like that. So we're gonna test it. This is gonna be the first time I've loaded a bunch of different tunes up that need it. So you see here, Dropton's at Nebulous Cloak 10%. Um, I got my Bard here. She's at 51 Nebulous, and then I'm also gonna task add Xarax. He's at 23, so he's not gonna be in the entire zone. He's at Eclipsed at 23. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the mission. I'm gonna pause it so that you guys don't see it. And apparently the EXP boost happens at the chest opening. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video now and do the mission and be right back. Okay, we're finishing up here. Last Jack was dead, and we're gonna go to the chest and we're gonna do some tests. Exciting. Groups dying. Okay, just kill this real quick. Okay, so let's take a look. At the start, Jotun was Neb 10, Nezuko was Neb 51, Zarix is at 23. So doing the mission itself, as you guys see, nothing changes. And Zarix, of course, being outside, not. So what we're going to do is test it with Lesson and without Nezuko and Drofton. So Drofton is at 10. Good Lesson. And for what it's worth, my the cleric Camdalor, he's at 40 eclipsed, and we're gonna do lesson on Xaraxos. So okay, so we're opening chest. So from what Junior says, as soon as you open it, you're gonna get a boost, and it did. Holy shit, we got 2% there. Nezuko got 2%. Camdalor got 2%, and let's see here. Holy cow, this is huge. So 8% experience, basically, if you do the four missions every 5 hours, that's pretty good. And currency and all that such. All right, so Z zoning in. So you apparently have to be in zone when you open up the chest. So the value is the chest. That's the kill experience is the chest. So if you task adding anybody, make sure they're in zone. So we're gonna test this again. We're gonna do the next mission. So pausing the video. Okay, back. So we just beat the mission. It's processing. So things that we conclude. It's the not the mission completion, but the actually killing or opening of the chest. So if you task at anybody, this is very important. They must be in group of the person that opens the chest. Okay. So here we go again. We're at 13. We're gonna move this aside a little bit. Zarex is in zone. He's still at 23. Nezuko is at 54. Okay, here we go. So in theory, this should be 15 on the NERF'D cloak. There he goes, 15. This went up to 56, and Zarex went up to 25. So it is a 2% flat rate, regardless of the cloak phase. Cam went up to 44. All right, so off we go to door. So far, so good. All right, gonna pause. Real quick, this is gonna be really silly, but some people do not know this, so don't judge folks that learn something from here. It's only been 8 months since the expansion release, but in Shadowhaven, these little teleports, and yes, there are teleports because to this day, some people that I've grouped with did not know about that. So, real quickly, if you go from Guild Hall, you step on this thing, it's gonna port you over. See? I ported over to here now. And then there are two. If you take the one on the right, which is the south one, it'll take you back to the original spot that you were at. If you go on and then you click here, go to the other one, it's going to port you to the raid NPC, mission NPC. So basically, you don't need invis or anything. You could just take that straight through. So just a quick heads up for folks that did not know about it. It's super useful. Okay, door's dead. We're at 15% on drop-in. And there we go, 17%. And look, a cloak that no one needs, unfortunately. Sad. Okay, off to Spirit we go. Real quick, want to show folks this because sometimes running through, some people die and like get murdered by the undead. So I'm just gonna use regular invis, and basically, if you have goods maps, you see this little brown road. That's pretty much the safe way to go. So just watch the map and where I'm going. So regular invis, I don't have the bard invis on, and if you just pretty much follow it, it's safe. So really, like those folks that have struggled with the C and Viz, don't, you don't need ITU to get to the mission giver or to Darklight. Just follow the path and you're safe. Very easy. So all you poor clerics that train when you go into raids, you know who I'm talking about. All right, yeah, you don't need to. And there you go. All right, anyway, pausing the video to do the mission. Okay, back. Here we go. All right, cloak at 17 should go to 19. And there we go, 19. So apparently with this patch, intentional or not, opening the chest is giving cloak. So let's summarize what we learned here. First thing, it's opening the chest, not the mission completion. Lesson does not help at all. This should evolve the earring as well. So I'm going to need the community's help if I don't find out sooner. Please post comments about it if your earring is evolving as well. 2% flat regardless of what tier cloak it is. So basically you could get 8% on your NERF'D cloak, the final phase, within 30 minutes every 5 hours. So that's a really good like use of time. The grinding thing, I would not suggest it anymore. If this is a permanent thing. Again, I have no idea if this is intentional or not, but it's on live now. So take advantage of it. Every mission giving 2% when you open a chest while you're in the group. So super, really, really, really good. So again, shout out to June. His ass started playing again. Usually he takes a break in summertime, so he's back. So it's really good. And this is what the community is about: sharing information, and helping each other out. So please pass word, let others, link this video so others see it, so that they could get their cloaks evolved. because this is gonna be the quickest way. Like, not even close. Like, hands down. Really, really good. All right, thanks all, and have a good one. Take advantage, please. Do it, do it, do it.